Get rid of that. So draft's coming up. We got this tonight, this weekend, next weekend, and this draft's all about don't draft the quarterback early, Bruno. So we got a live draft coming up. I'm gonna do one right now. Hey, you're on the board, Bruno. You're on the board.
Oh,
Let's
look, we
go.
already started.
It started, baby.
I don't like Puka. I don't like Puka and his biting.
Hey, fade
I'm going
Puka,
safe.
bro. Hey, he might bite you, bro. All right, man. I got the fifth pick, man. This is all about. We're gonna go. I'm going Jonathan Taylor. What the hell, Bruno? How come it's not working? Oh, there it is. All right, look at that, man. I couldn't even do the job. All right, so Jonathan Taylor, man, we're ripping through. Do not draft the quarterback early. That's all this is about. Is about building a team, Bruno, and just this is a 14-teamer, Bruno. You already know the pickings get slim. Good Lord. Back to me. Good Lord. Look at that. All right, man. So, man, there's a lot of options right here, man. So I went JT first round. I wanted to get a solid quarterback. I mean, I wanted to get a solid running back. It was true bell cow. I just wanted him. Come around right now. Like, don't worry about drafting a quarterback. So I'm gonna go. Man, there's a lot of running backs and everyone. Man, there's a lot of things. I'm going. I can go Pickens or Nico. I'm gonna go Nico right here. Taylor, Nico.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I got to go highest upside, and to me,
coming back to you. Listen, you don't need to draft the quarterback early, man. If you do, and I mean, listen, Matthew Stafford led the league last year, bro, in fantasy, man. He's 2 points ahead of Josh Allen, and then Trevor Lawrence is only 1 point behind Josh Allen and Herbert. So there's plenty of quarterbacks late. All right, you went Javonte. He's a bastard. All right, man. So
look, Jacobs is going to be in jail, and Brees Hall. I don't know. I'm just not sold.
Yeah, no. I totally agree. So, do I want to go? I don't like any running backs right there. So, I'm gonna go with Gumby, Bruno. I'm going with Gumby right here. I'm going with Devontae Smith right here. I'm going Devontae Smith. Again, there's plenty of quarterbacks later rounds, Bruno. We got Trevor Lawrence probably in the 7th that you want to target. If you don't get him, don't panic. Go ahead and get Herbert. If you don't hit him, go ahead and get Brock Purdy later. Listen, build depth. If you want to win your league and you want to smack your team,
Warren right there.
They want to smack your teammates around. They took Montgomery. Montgomery's gone, huh? I wanted. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like any. Yeah, McLaurin. I like McLaurin. I like McLaurin this year. Damn, I'm on the. What's going on? Click. So we're gonna go Terry McLaurin. We're gonna go Terry Scary right here. And you're on the clock, man. I like your team, Bruno. Already, look at that. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, man. Again, no need to draft the quarterback early, especially in a 14 team. If you're in a 14 team, Bruno, Hubbard's a bear already. They're getting bear, Bruno. They're getting Bruno. Dude, nice pick. I'm gonna grab this tight end right here now. So right here, like I like Pitts with Tua only. If Penix's the quarterback, I don't like him. Fannin, only if Shador is gonna be the quarterback. I like Tucker Kraft right here, Bruno. I'm gonna grab him right now. So I'm going Kraft. Again, if you're gonna reach for a quarterback early, you're missing out on some picks when you can get the same. Let me open this up so we can see here. So
there went Pitts.
Yeah. All right. So now I need another running back. So let's see what we got in running backs. I actually like. So you got Pollard here. I only got one running back, Bruno. No bueno. I like Ramondre. I like Ramondre Stevenson. But I'm just gonna grab Pollard here, bro. I'm just gonna do it right now.
Where do I go?
Yeah.
Two receivers, 3 running backs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
So it says one quarterback, 2 running back, 2 receiver, tight end, 2 flex, and basically just build your depth. Right now, I mean, Where are you going right now, Bruno? We're in round. What round are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're in round 7 right now. So
the running backs are already bare. You know what?
So right here would be a good to grab. Who'd you grab?
Dobbins.
Oh, that's nice, man. Okay, so right here, this is where I'm going to target Trevor Lawrence, probably in the 7th and a 14 rounder.
It's funny you said I was going to get him.
Well, I was going to tell you to grab him, and then I would have waited 2 rounds for Herbert. But see, Herbert right here is higher on the ADP. I don't know why, but I like Lawrence better this year. I think, Lawrence finished third last year. He finished third last year. Who was that, bro? So we got some chats or what, bro? I'm got my quarterback there, so let's see now. Let's go. Let's build some more depth. Oh man, let me get back to this. Where to go? Jonathan Brooks. Man, I don't like anybody right here, bro. Jordan Allen. Man, this is not good, Bruno. Well, I guess I will go. I'm gonna go the Washington running back, even though I don't like him. Right now, I'm just building depth here. So what the? And they don't like my pick, Bruno. Nice. See how we were able to grab a quarterback later, and that's what it's all about, being able to grab a quarterback later.
Did you see that Dart, Stafford, and Mahomes all went in that last round?
I know it's a trip, huh?
The quarterback right there.
I'm actually. Oh, yeah. I'm actually gonna grab. I think I'm gonna grab Quentin Johnson right here. Did you see that touchdown he threw to Johnson last night? What the? That was a nice one from Herbert. What the? So I guess they're dogging people. What the? So basically, I'm building depth right now. I don't even know what my lineup looks like. It's going real quick, but I ain't got time to think here, man. This is fast, Bruno. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? That's what she said. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I could take Debo right here, but I'm gonna take the young. I'm gonna take the what round are we in, Bruno?
The 10th.
10th round. Right. I got a bunch of receivers. I'm gonna take this young receiver right here. Scribbles.
I fucked around and ended up with no tight end at all. Let me see.
So go ahead. So right here is a good. Right here you got Brenton Strange is nice. I think he's gonna be great over there. Out of what's left, so you're gonna have to grab 2 tight ends. I'd grab another one for a backup later, but you took Woody Marks. Well, that's a nice pick, Bruno. Just in case Montgomery gets hurt.
How many rounds is this?
15. So let's see, what do we got here?
I don't know how to sort by position.
Yeah, we go to your roster. Oh, it's on top. Quarterback, it goes on top. It's right there above. We got running backs. You got Algier, Brian Robinson Jr., Matt Kamara. Man, I don't like nobody here, Bruno. I'm gonna get. Oh, it's gonna pick for me. Damn it, pick for me, Xavier Worthy.
Come on, dude.
Oh, that's horrible, bro. I'm getting got. Anyways, man, the draft's going way too fast right now. I don't get time to think. But that's all good, man. Huh?
They said there went Strange.
Yeah, no, man. Did he? Bruno.
Go right. Damn, slim pickings.
Bro, that's what it's a 14 rounder. Pick for me again, Bruno. I didn't want Boswell, bro. It's going too fast, bro. What the hell? Man, I don't want Chris Boswell.
You know what? I really like. I actually really like. I know I'm reaching right now, but you know what? The tight end.
I'm on auto pick right now, Bruno. That's why I accidentally clicked it. Bruno, what the hell? Sam Darnold. Pick them up. This is not. Hey, we're gonna have to redraft right now, bro. This is no bueno, man. Sam Darnold. I didn't even know, man. I didn't even know. I'm freaking. What the hell? What the hell, man? This is no bueno, man. Look at that. Man, I'm going here, man. I'm gonna go off the screen, brother. I want to go. I'm gonna go Keon Black right here. So listen, Worthy, Boswell, Darnold. I got the machine, Bruno. The La Máquina. The machine picked for me, Bruno. What's up with that, Bruno? Horrible, man. Slim Pickens, Bruno. Hey, bad, bro. Oh my goodness, man. This is the first time. Honestly, oh my God, Bruno. How many rounds we got left?
This is it. Or no, what did you say? It's 15 rounds.
This
is it.
All right, let me get a
defense or a kicker.
Oh man, you know what? I like the first game, I like the Jags against Deshaun Watson. Someone already picked them though. How's that possible? Give me the Rams. I'll take the Rams defense right now. Anyways, man, what? Huh?
You got the Cowboys?
No, the Rams. What the hell? Bruno, what's going on, bro? I'm getting auto pick. Bruno, what's going on right here, bro? Oh man, Bruno, this was fun though, man. Hey, man, talk about fast. Oh, that's what she said. Talk about having auto pick 3 of my players, Chris Baldwin and Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, I wouldn't have had another quarterback here because you can get one off the waiver. The whole premise of this video, man, was that the 14-teamer, you got Slim Pickens, was don't waste a pick on a quarterback, Bruno. There's just plenty of quarterbacks later, like targeting Lawrence, Herbert, Brock Purdy. I don't know who else out there, Bruno, that you can grab later.
Team 14 drafted Prescott and Mendoza.
Yeah, exactly. What a did it. Oh man, this is all right, man. I'm gonna just go through my starter. So I got Trevor Lawrence, Taylor, Pollard's my RB2. I don't like that. I got Nico, Devontae Smith. I'm all right with that. Tucker Kraft, McLaren. Hold on. I got McLaren in my flex. Jacoby. I don't like that. Bruno. I don't like my team right now, Bruno. I'm not happy with my team. So we're gonna have to redraft, Bruno. Okay. Anyways, man. So yeah, man. So let's just what's going on here, Bruno? Trying to get rid of this window. Here we go. So let's talk about what the whole thing is about drafting a quarterback early. Like I've never, honestly, man, the days of drafting Peyton Manning, slinging Sammy Baugh, Warren Moon with Randy Moss back in the day. I mean, those days are over, Bruno. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you see how much talent is at the end. I mean, look, Purdy, Stafford, everybody going double-digit rounds. There's no reason to go quarterback early. None.
No, I totally agree. And I'm just going to bring this up real quick. This quarterback's stat. Let me get rid of the board real quick. Not that one. Get away, guy. This one. Not that one. Here we go. All right, so right here, well, you can't see on the screen, Bruno, but I have the 2025 quarterback comparison. So Stafford finishes with 443 points total. Allen 414, Lawrence 395, and Herbert 338. What's really important for me is points per game, right? They all played 17 except Herbert played one less game, but points per game, Stafford 26.1. And he was drafted like in the 12th, 13th round last year, right? Led all quarterbacks, and that's all from the pocket, Bruno. He's not a running quarterback. I like to draft a quarterback. Allen has 20. He finished with 24.4 points per game. And then right behind him, 1 point less, 23.3 was Lawrence, Bruno. Trevor Lawrence going late last year and going in the middle rounds this year. 1 point behind, and then you're able to build depth. So my strategy, especially in a 14-team, Bruno, when like by the 5th, 6th round, the cupboards are empty, Bruno. Let's be real here. It's all about building depth. Get your skill positions. If you don't draft Allen in the 2nd round, all right, don't do it, man. You're going to miss out on what Javonte Williams, possibly Hampton, Nico, Rasheed Rice. Thoughts?
Yeah, no, definitely. If you look at the two hottest quarterbacks in the playoffs last year, it was Purdy number one and Lawrence number two. The final 4 weeks in the fantasy playoffs, two guys that you got off the waiver wire. Purdy was getting drafted late. Lawrence was out and about on almost all the waiver wires last week. Him, and again, you pair him with another good find like Michael Wilson, and that's it.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, I like that. No, exactly right. So, and I honestly, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, Bruno. I ain't no expert or whatever, like these people, but I've been playing for over 20 plus years, man, and like it's never worked out when so for example, last year we have the Big Dogs League, our friend league, right? And you picked Lamar in the third round. How'd that go?
Terrible. And him and another in my other league, the Daniels pick. You picked. I think I took Daniels in the fourth, and the
Right.
worst part is not only will you lose in that third or fourth round, but it's the fact that you feel like married to them. So no matter how bad it got with Lamar, you kept marching them out there. You kept losing. So even though I made it to the championship in the big dogs, at the end, Lamar killed me again. And who did I lose to? Trevor Lawrence. So
Exactly. Exactly. And he went late last year. No one was even looking at him. And then
like I
again
said,
this
he got
year,
picked off the waiver wire.
yeah. So this year, if you look at the ADP, he's behind a lot of these quarterbacks. I think he has a great year this year. Um, I think that offense is going to be good. That defense is always good, and I think they're going to put up points. And Lawrence, I do like scrambling quarterbacks who can scramble, who could run a little bit. And you know what's funny? Herbert's sneaky. He sneaky scrambles. Bruno, last year he averaged 36 yards a game on his feet. That's 3.6 fantasy points a game. And another example of a running quarterback that if he didn't get his touchdowns, and Jalen Hurts, he had 8 rushing touchdown, Brunos. If he doesn't get those touchdowns, then he's not even close either. But he wasn't even top four last year either, and he went early. So I like Brock Purdy. You got Brock Purdy. You could have probably even got him a couple rounds later, but it's good to grab him right there. Um,
Well,
I
the
just
thing that scared me on that one was a couple of things like that run on quarterbacks that went right before I got
yeah,
him,
yeah.
but also seeing that that all these people were going two quarterbacks. So if
Well,
you
it's
look
I
right
think this
after
is
I
a
got
computer generated, man, too. So this
yeah,
just picking the high ADP. So it'll be a little bit different. But yeah, you're right.
but
But the
right
whole
after I got Purdy, they took Love,
yeah, I
Goff, and
see.
Mayfield right after.
Yep,
So
yep.
I think one of those, if I didn't get him right
You
there,
would have got him.
I feel like
Yeah.
one of them would have got him.
So Love, Goff, Mayfield win the next round. But look at Josh Allen. Let's just go over here. Let me get rid of this stats up here that I got on here. Top four. Matthew Stafford led all fantasy quarterbacks last year. Bruno drafted in between 12th and 15th round last year. 26.1 points. He played 17 games. What do you think? You don't think they're going to be any better this year? They're going to be fine with Sean McVay. You can get Matthew Stafford still. He's still got that arm, and he does it all from the pocket, man. So he's gonna be there. So let me get rid of this real quick, and then I want to get the draft board up here so we I could so we can kind of look right here. Hold on, let me get the draft board back up. All right, so this was the draft board. So I want to go right here, the quarterbacks here. Josh Allen goes second round. Bruno. All right, he went second round, pick 229. So ninth pick in the second round. Then after that, Lamar Jackson goes in the third round. That didn't work out for you last year. Then Drake May, Bruno, in the fourth. And then check this out in the fifth. Caleb Williams, Josh Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow. Bruno, I like Lawrence ahead of all those, except Josh Allen. And don't get me wrong. I think Josh Allen is the best, pretty much, fantasy quarterback. Last year he came in second, though, finishing. But I'm not. The whole point is I don't want to spend a second round on a quarterback when I can get a 1 point difference per game. Trevor Lawrence in the seventh. You know what I'm saying? Then after that goes Herbert. Then Jackson Dart, Matthew Stafford, Patrick Mahomes. Then you took Birdie. You took Birdie in the ninth round. Ninth round. Then in the 10th, Love, Goff, Mayfield. then Kyler Murray, Sam Darnold. I didn't want him, but I got the machine picked him for him, Bruno. You know, I'm gonna be honest, man. I never mock draft on here on before on here. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really do much mock drafting. You already know me. Um, just because when you get to your live draft, there's nothing like the mocks. I don't know. I don't like to, but I like to have a strategy. So my strategy this year, Bruno, um, definitely wait on a quarterback. Go ahead.
So real quick, we talked about Purdy and Stafford, right?
Yes.
Well, actually, Purdy and Lawrence that finished 1-2 in the
Right.
playoffs, in the fantasy playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Josh Allen finished week 15 QB6, week 16, where you needed him for the semifinals.
Yep.
QB 27.
Ew.
Week 17 finished QB6.
It's still not good enough. If he's a second round pick, he's got to be number one right there, Bruno, especially in the playoffs. Right?
At least give me at least one top three, at least.
Top three, definitely.
But so 27 and 6. And so that's what I mean.
So that 27 could have knocked you out of the playoffs. You might playoffs.
That's what it was. He got 6.9 points against Cleveland in week.
Bruno, how many? I want to know how many teams last year had Josh Allen in the playoffs and went out because of Josh Allen. I guarantee you. And if you said it wasn't you, you're like, I'm not believing you, bro. I'm just gonna have to call. I'm gonna have to call a lie right there, Bruno. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we can wait on the quarterback definitely. So what I would do, like especially in a big if you're in a 14 teamer now, 12 teamer, you have a little bit more, but on a 14 teamer, the covers get bared really quick. You know, my job for me going into that, I want to have players I like per round, but I want to get a top running back. Depending where you play, I want to get one of the top 5 running backs or one of the top 5 receivers round 1. That's what I want. I could go either way. It just depends on who I want, right? Then after that, I'm building depth, man. If I go running back, I like to go receiver. If I go running back first round, I'm sorry, I'm babbling. If I go running back first round, I definitely want to get a receiver in my second round, unless there's a beautiful running back right there. I'll go running back, right? If I go receiver first round, I definitely want to grab a running back there in the second round. I don't want to go receiver, and go hero freaking receiver and then miss out on one of these good running backs. I want to have at least one top notch. And then from there, I'm just building depth. Probably look at tight end in the 5th round, or Tyler Warren in the 4th. If I want to go Loveland in the 3rd, I'll probably do that. Bruno, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that strategy.
So it would go. If I was going to grab a tight end early, it would probably be Loveland. Then I'm looking at Warren, and then Kraft. Porter's a nice one too. A little later, he went way too early in this one, I believe. But I'm just building depth, Bruno, and then I'm going to worry about my quarterback later. And don't freaking panic, man. If you miss on Lawrence in the 7th, you get Herbert, grab him in the next. And then if you miss on Herbert, don't worry about it, man. Grab Purdy. Who cares? So if if Lawrence is not there in the 7th, best available wide receiver or running back available. Grab one of these young, even like Black in San Francisco, but you can get him later. So never mind that. But you get the point. Stock up and build depth on your bench before reaching for Josh Allen in the seconds. That's the whole premise of this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
No, I think you're hitting all the valid points.
And then, like you said, and when you brought up Josh Allen's stats in the playoffs last year, 6 points, Bruno, and you went and drafted him in the 2nd round. Your 2nd round player, he's got to win. Your 1st and 2nd pick got to just go up. You know, that's why you picked him, right?
And I don't even want to look at what Lamar Jackson did the last 4 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if he was playing. Was he hurt?
Let's see.
I'll check that out real quick. But let me get back to the stat real quick. We're gonna nerd out a little bit on this. Just top 4. I mean, we can go. We can go to the top 20, but I'm not going to get into all that because it's not even necessary. What's important is this one right here. Is wait. Go ahead.
Just 7.5 points against Cincy. 12 points in week 13, and then you remember he saw Cincy again in week 15.
Yeah,
12 points.
Got the bed. Good dump. dude's rolling around freaking in a freaking Huggies pull up running around the field. you know, you know how freaking this. You know those moms that don't change the freaking kids' diaper. They're running around the playground. The pampers like touching the ground and shit.
Yeah, no,
Big
just
old dump in there.
brutal. You're right. You're right. He sat week 17. So in the
Okay,
championship,
so you get him week 3. You get him. You grab them week 3, and then you have to sit him championship week. Yeah, thanks a lot.
so
Thanks a lot,
perfect
guy.
example. Yeah. So week 11, just a quick reminder. I know everybody knows, but week 11, 6.5 points. Week 12, 7.2. Week 13, 7.5. That was the one against Cincy. He bounced back against Pittsburgh, 22, but then right back to 15, 4.7, and sat out week 17, the championship week.
Unbelievable.
Thanks, great round 3 pick.
Thanks a lot, guy. Hey,
Yeah.
good looking out, huh? Appreciate that. Thanks for the third round pick, or even like Josh Allen. You know, thanks a lot, guy.
Yeah.
But
No.
yeah. Anyways, yeah, man. I mean, just look, go on your. You got draft this weekend. You got this weekend and next weekend, and it's over, man. Listen, just build depth, man. Build depth. Grab a quarterback in the 7th round. I would say between 7 and the 10th. If you miss on all that, you still can get somebody in the 12th round. Bruno, Dak Prescott, and some of these other quarterbacks that are going late. If again, I would target Lawrence. I like Lawrence this year. If you miss on him, the next one for me would be Herbert. If you miss on Herbert, don't panic. The next one for me would be Brock Purdy. What does Purdy do, bro? He just puts up points. You said it earlier, Bruno. The last 6 weeks, he led all fantasy quarterbacks in points, Bruno, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he was hurt. He was hurt during the year, man. And he was hurt. And then they had nobody over there, man. Everyone was hurt.
Nobody.
And he still put up those points. Imagine when he has his receivers and everyone healthy. And he scrambles. He can rush for touchdowns. So if those other 2 fail, go ahead. So Lawrence.
Hey,
He's
real quick in the playoffs last year, week 15, 26.2. Week 16, 31.9. Championship week, 37.9.
Bro, in the ship, Purdy
hit you with the 38.
yeah. Now you're talking. You're going into your next draft talking like Ric Flair. You know what I mean? Straight up with the Gators on. You know what I mean? No, go let's.
And look, week 15 finished number 4. Week 16 and 17 finished number 1.
There you have it, man. All right, man. That's all we got right now. Bruno, you got anything to add?
No, I think that's it. Just good luck on drafting, and
yeah. So we're gonna. So we'll have another one. We'll probably do another one tomorrow night, just to go through it again and see where we're at. And yeah, man, just build up. Listen, man, if you're like, I'm not talking about the experts. Listen, if you're an expert, man, you already know that you could draft and get away with it. Let's be real. But even you could probably get away with it. But why? Why do that? And if you're a beginner, man, do not draft. The reason why I'm doing this video, Bruno, the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I saw someone say build your team around Jaden Daniels. Just fine. I'm okay with that. Then he drafted him in the 1st round and then built his team around that. Why? Why do that when you could have had one of the stud running backs or stud receivers in the 1st round and still have Jaden Daniels later? I didn't get that. So it just bothered me to a point where every time I don't do well in fantasy or like I crap out in the playoffs is when I drafted a quarterback early, But every time I've waited on a quarterback and had a good strategy, got my built depth on my bench and just went skill player, hit that tight end, get another backup tight end a little later and build that depth, that's when I've won and been successful. So that's my advice to you. I don't know, take it or leave it. I don't care, but that's what I'm doing. You can do what you want to do. You can go ahead and draft go ahead and draft Josh Allen in the 2nd round. Go ahead. While you draft Josh Allen, guess what? I'm taking Amarian Hampton, or I'm going to take 8-10 or Travante Williams or Rice or Nico. One of these great receivers right there, I'm going to grab him. He's going to be on my team. And guess what? I'm going to have Lawrence in the 7th. And guess what? Lawrence is going to get the same amount of points as Allen. So, I don't know. That's my thoughts, Bruno. Any last thoughts?
Yeah, just to close out on the Lawrence last year in the playoffs. Week 15, number one overall, 44 points. Week 16,
You said, wait, hold up. 44 points, Bruno?
in week 15. In week 16, 31.2. In week 17, when you went up against Josh Allen, 20. When Josh Allen gave you 6.9, Lawrence gave you 24.
So Lawrence, not only did you get to the playoffs, you smashed him in the first round. Or you probably had, if you had a bye or whatever. The next week, he goes off. You're advancing, and then the next week when you go against Josh Allen, guess what? Ship double.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and that's what I'm doing. I'm targeting Lawrence in the 7th round in a 14 teamer. He probably can go around later in a 12 teamer, but I wouldn't miss on him. And listen, I'm not opposed, Bruno, to reaching for a player that I like, knowing that he's not going to be there in the next round. So, for instance, if I see the ADP, if I see right there and I know that, oh, I'm going to grab this player. I like this player, but he's supposed to go in the next round. I'm grabbing him there. If I like him, I'm gonna grab him there, and I'm gonna feel good about it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna wait and miss him and let somebody tell me otherwise. So, but I'm not gonna reach on a quarterback. That's not what I'm gonna do in the draft. You know what I mean? So I'm not opposed to picking a player that I like around early. Like I miss Montgomery. I like Montgomery in the 5th, but he went in the 4th before me. I was gonna take him right there. I would have, you know what? So if he's there, I would have took him there. You know, so don't be afraid to do that. And you could do that when you're drafting a quarterback later. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's it. So don't panic in your draft. You know, and don't draft a quarterback early. There's Lawrence is my favorite quarterback this year, Bruno. And it goes in this order: Lawrence, Herbert, Purdy. And the reason why I like him is the ADP value. That's why it's
100%.
not that like if Josh Allen went in the 7th, okay, I'll take Josh Allen. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
all about the ADP and the value and what I can get and build my team prior to getting my quarterback. That way, my quarterback is just that little piece on top. And I like Purdy in the 12th, man. Between 10 and 12, he'll be there. No one's even drafted him, Bruno. Like you put out the numbers right now. He went off too. So, all right, man. That's all we got, man. Sports Jedi's, man. Go ahead and if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, man. Comment down below. Let us know where you're drafting and what quarterback you're targeting. Let us know. Comment. And then hit that subscribe button. Help get the channel on. Bruno, we got a weekly fantasy show coming up, and we also got the Degenerate Corner, Bruno. We're going to be kicking off, man, which is going to be so much fun. Watch the Jedi's take a little bit of money and turn it into a stack at the end of the year, and watch us how we go along. We're going to have our 3-pick lock. We'll have our 1-pick lock'ems, and then our 3 picks to make money on the Degenerate. The Degenerate's going to be fun this year, so go ahead and subscribe to that. But anyway, man, that's all we got, Bruno. See you later, man. Peace out, man.
Good luck this weekend.
Yes, sir. Everybody out there, man. Good luck this weekend, man. We out. It's if I can difficulties, Bruno. Here we go. Stop streaming, man. Here we go, man. Hey, we're getting new at this. We need the subscribers, man.